Hello, this is a quick review of Auxbeam's two-piece 4-inch LED light pods that are 18 watt with the Phillips chips and project a spot flood combo beam.
Well, hey guys, I just got these LEDs in the mail from Auxbeam, and these are 4-inch light pods, 18 watt, but these are a little different than what I expected. See, when I first saw these, they would be just like these ones here. Now these are their other 4-inch flood beam. And from the pictures, it looks like all they did with these other ones here was just swap out the lens and put a side lens on them. But you're going to see that that's not what the case is. They are different in sizes. The whole chassis itself is designed differently. See that? These side panels, see this one here, which is what a lot of people have seen, this is an entire side plate that's bolted right onto an aluminum extrude. This one, on the other hand, this one is an aluminum, this is not an aluminum extrude. This end piece here is aluminum. The back piece is aluminum. This is made in a cast. Now, another thing that you'll notice is that there's a breather valve in the back here. So this design is complete, it looks like this design, but it's not. This is a completely different type of unit. This is one big aluminum cast with a plastic lens. I think it's clear lens. And this front piece here is also plastic that wraps all the way around. It has these side LEDs right here that's not on the other side. So when you put these up or mount these side LEDs project somewhat forward, primarily forward, kind of at an angle, and sideways too. And you can see the size difference in them. Even though they're classified as 4-inch LEDs, I would have to say this is a little bit larger. This is about 4.5, something like that. And there's a lot more LEDs involved in this thing too. Now, unlike this one that has just the mounting, has a nut inside the extrude that you can tighten and adjust this side to side, and there's nothing up here. These ones, on the other hand, these have a mounting point in the middle and a mounting point back here. So it looks like you can't, and you can't slide this side to side, which really isn't all that big of a deal because most people mount these in the center anyways. You can see how I have the bracket on so that way it bolts end to end like that. So let me fire these up. I have a little 12-volt battery right here. Now this battery is not fully charged, but I'm only doing this so that way you guys can see the light pattern, because if it's fully charged, obviously everybody knows that, a lot of videos, a lot of reviews, they'll hook it up to full power and boom, it lights up. But when it comes to these kind of cameras, unless you have a professional grade camera, you really don't notice the difference. Okay, it's off and boom, it blinds you when you turn it, blinds the camera when you turn it on, and okay, it's on. So that doesn't really tell you anything. But when you use a slightly dead battery, you can see more of what's going on. So let me show you this here quick. Alright, now the first LED that I'm going to show you is this one. This is the standard flood beam 4.5-inch regular one that I just showed. You can see this is a flood beam. I personally like flood beams over a spot beam, and remember this battery is slightly dead, so yeah. That's what we're seeing right there. Okay. It evens out the light. Now let's show you the new ones I got. Alright, so these are the new ones, and these do project more of a beam. Alright? But what you can't see on the camera here, oh well, I guess you can kind of. You can see the slight stripe in the beam right here going up and down. Now what that's doing is it's spreading out this way a little bit. See that line? See where the line is at right there right now? So let me keep moving it. Okay, now that is the side light right here. You can see how much darker it is over on that side compared to this side. Let me see if I can get a little closer. There we go. So you can see that you see this line in the pattern, and this side here is more bright than that side is over there. And that's because of this side marker, the side light. Okay. So when this is mounted with a full 12 volt or 24 volt, whatever is going to it, these side lights will help project off to the side of the car a little bit. If you were to mount these on a car. What I would probably do, what I'll most likely do with these LEDs, with these pods, is I will probably mount them sideways, where the side marker light is going down. So it'll light up the ground in front of my machines, or my go-karts that I'll be putting these on. And they do have a spot beam, so I'll have to build a special bracket where I'll be able to adjust these up and down, because I can adjust them sideways when they're mounted sideways because of the way this bracket is. But with this light going down or projecting down, I'll be able to see more right out in front of the machine. There we go. You can kind of see the pattern there. See that? So with these being the way that they are, I'll be mounting them, like I said, down like that. So this section will be casting down in front of the machine. Yeah. But with like all of Auxbeam's LEDs, this is all cast aluminum, this entire chassis is. You can see the split right there. And this front piece here is not aluminum, this is plastic. I'm sure it's not really going to make much of a difference though. These would probably work great on like a golf cart, an ATV, if you wanted something that was going to shine off to the sides. And the life of these LEDs is about, I think it's 30,000 hours, or maybe it's 50,000. I don't know, I'm not sitting in front of the computer right now, obviously. And if you notice, the LEDs are facing forward, and it's got a reflective sheet right here, so as you rotate it, you'll also notice that the LEDs now project sideways. So you've got light coming straight at the camera now. And that's what helps create that pattern that I showed you on the wall. Now when I first got these light pods, I checked them out, looked them over, and I would compare them to the same quality as their other products. Yeah, they have a good seal back here where it seals off the wire. Another neat thing is it does have that breather valve back in here, which makes it so that way you can be running this in the cold or wet area and you won't have to worry about the lenses fogging up. Some people have had I've seen some reviews where people have complained about the LEDs fogging up. But so far, every single one of these I've ever gotten from Auxbeam, that has not happened. I've never had any problems with fogging or water getting inside of any of the LEDs that I have. So I'll be giving this item full 5 stars. Another good thing about all Auxbeam's products is that their price to lumens ratio on their items are really great. You know, you're not paying, $90 for LED light pods like this that are only going to last for like maybe 4 or 5 years. Another thing that I got were some these Auxbeam stickers. Isn't that cool?